Hey guys, hope everybody's doing good. I'm gonna create this video on the watch list that we have from Danny. Really good callouts all the way. So, good job, Danny. We're gonna start here with RTW. I know he called it out this past week, and I did have a position on it. It didn't quite break and make the move that we were looking for, but we always keep it on watch because the trend line is still holding great. It's above the 20 and the 50 moving average. It's got this very clear resistance level here at 45, and that's basically where it is right now. Now we see another resistance right here at the 51 level, the basically 50, or I like to go with whole numbers. But either way, we can't ignore the actual rejections, which are right there, right at the 51 level. Now after that, there's room all the way up to the next big resistance level, key whole number of 80. On this one, we gotta be aware that we have the 180 moving average coming in, so this might be resistance at the 72, 73 level. And again, I like whole numbers as resistance. So as it's approaching that 70 level, that would be a good place to take profits. Okay, now remember, I like to trade in taking partial profits as it approaches certain levels. So that's what we're going to be looking at. The volume seems to be pretty good and increasing as it's coming around. So just keep an eye on that. This one, let me double check to see if it has any earnings coming up. And yes, it does. It's coming up on Wednesday. It's coming up on Wednesday. So, I would like for it to make a move pre earnings, either tomorrow and or Tuesday. And I wouldn't want to be holding this for earnings on June the 3rd. Today's a good call up with Danny. I am holding a position on it. Currently bought it at 45, exactly at 45, 1,000 shares. So that's my position on RTW. Next one, GHSI, another great call out. Here is the daily chart again. Every candle's 1 day. So this one is trending above all the moving averages: the 20 EMA, the 50 EMA, and the 180 simple moving average, or the regular moving average. On this one, I called it out somewhere here when I saw this big price action. Volume was decent. It was okay. I was expecting this kind of move the following day, just continue a continuation from this day. Of course, we didn't get it. I took a small loss on it, but it has been being consolidating, and all of a sudden it's making a higher low. So now, we had this little resistance level at 53. Now what we're looking for is for it to break over 55, go to 60, because there's resistance here at the 60 level. So if it breaks through, it's got room all the way to the next rejection of 75. And profits, anywhere above 65, 68, 70, 75 might get there, it might not. This one, if we go back, it's got a history of making big moves. Now, notice that the moves come in trends of 2 to 3 to 4 days. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it has a potential to do it. Right here, it had a big day. Or let's start right here. It had a big day, opened up really high, and then it got just knocked back down again. Again, another day, big volume, opened up way up here, got rejected right before at 70, right before it hit 75, and then it got knocked all the way back down. Had a big day, opened up high. Okay, and that's what I was expecting here. After this big day, I said, okay, this one has that kind of history where It has good volume day, and then there's just continuation. It just follow through. It hasn't been the case as of late, and it's got earnings coming up on Thursday. So again, if it's gonna make a move, I would rather see it do or make a move Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, right before earnings. Again, I don't like to go through earnings. It's horrible. You never know what's gonna happen. So I I urge you guys not to do it unless you know for certain they're gonna have a good results. And with this kind of pandemic and all that's going on, I mean, I just wouldn't do it. I don't recommend it. So we've gone through RTW, GHSI. Next one on the list is VBIV. VBIV, man, this one's an awesome chart. Um, you've had, this one can move, and it has a history of continuing its trends. It started moving up back here back in December, and you see the trend for about the entire month of December, just pure uptrend. Got knocked down, started forming this little cup right here. You can call this a handle. Okay, it's not a perfect pattern formation, but you can consider that a little cup and handle. Now, watch this move here at the $2 level. That was key. Okay, because on the cup and the handle, you're looking to kind of buy somewhere before it breaks two. It did break it the following day. It probably shook a lot of people out. Shorts started coming in. Then it held support. Buyers started coming in, and there's that little short squeeze. All these short sellers right here, they were just they just got killed. Okay, went all the way up to three. So now it held support at this $2 level, which is good. Now what we're looking for is for it to continue. Probably, in my opinion, I think it's gonna probably have a little inside day somewhere here, hold between that 220 level. Again, I don't know. It's my opinion. It might just take off, or news comes in and it trades higher, or bad news comes in and it's trading lower. But important thing to understand here is that this two level has probably become support, or it will become support, and it's a good buying opportunity for it to continue going up. This is not as volatile like Danny mentioned, but it does hold its trends. So this is my idea on it. Again, I will try to take a position on it sometime this week, if not tomorrow. It depends on how it trades tomorrow. Then we'll see. But really good call out on Danny's side. Uh, Let me just check to see if it's got earnings coming up. Actually, no, it doesn't have earnings, so it's good. It did have earnings. It had good earnings back in, I believe it's last month. Okay, so really good call out on this one. I like VBIV a lot. And there's one more that he called out, MIG or MGI. Correct myself, MGI. All right, so this one, it's an oversold pattern, and it's starting to curl back up. Okay, now the only thing that I don't like here is that the 180 MA is coming up as resistance. So I would like to see it kind of push up and stay at the 250 level, stay there, hang in there, and then if it has a pretty good volume day, then breaks through it to 250. It's got room all the way to three, and that's where I would want to position myself. Once it confirms that it can break through the 180, the 250 level, then we're good to go, guys. This is a good pattern, MGI. Good call out, Danny, and keep them coming, bro. I will be getting busy starting on Wednesday. I believe we'll be practicing. We're having our first practice with golf on Wednesday, so you got good callers coming in from Danny. I know Vilo has some good trade ideas, and Vilo has better entries than I do because he buys on the dip, and he's pretty much those. That's his trading style, and he really gets that dip and keeps it going. So guys, keep it up. Let's see if we can make some more money, and let's keep it rolling, guys. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos. I try to do them as short as possible. 10 minutes rolling right now. And that is it. If anybody has any other trade ideas or call outs, post them. I'll review them and I'll go through them on a video. Okay? Uh, See you later, guys.